Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Cut today, it is now time for part 10 of my Star Wars book collection, hence the FN2187 t-shirt. So, first up is this Star Wars Incredible Cross-Sections from The Force Awakens. So, there you go, there's a bit of a plan of the inside of the Millennium Falcon, which I have to admit, for such a small ship, has a very confusing interior layout. So, let's see, I'll show you some of this. There's that great shot of the TIE Fighter chasing the Falcon into the crashed Super Star Destroyer. Now we've got the cross section there of the troop transport. You can see Captain Phasma in the middle there, the pilot up top. Yes, indeed. Love those little ships, they're fantastic. There are stormtroopers, and I do believe that is FN2187 in the middle there. That certainly was my understanding from the trailers and the movie. Right, Poe Dameron's X-Wing is one of the ones they've got. Lots of details in there. Let's see. Kylo Ren's shuttle. Obviously, I've discussed my feelings on his shuttle in the past, although I'm warming to it as time goes on. And do wish I had bought the toy of it. Now, this is a double spread of the finalizer. I'll just open that out so you see the plan. It's really large. I doubt it's all going to fit in. But we'll focus on the main ship there. You just go up. All the Stormtrooper barracks there. The top level here is for more senior command staff, be like Kylo Ren, General Hux, Captain Phasma. Bridge is here. You can see the docking bay there. So yes, that's great detail on that. What else we have in here? Rey's speeder, which I really like. I guess because obviously in the concept art she was going to build her own ship. I guess that's where they went with it instead. There's the TIE Fighter, classic ship, the TIE Fighter. And the Special Forces TIE Fighter with the two-man crew. Yeah, there's that quad jumper. That was actually also owned by Unkar Plutt. You can see him down on the bottom there. What do we have? The Millennium Falcon. As I say, confusing. I don't know how you get into the cargo bay here. And you remember when Lando went up top to rescue Luke from underneath Cloud City? How many levels did he go up? It looked like he went up 2 floors from ground level. I don't know. Confusing. And also the tunnel that goes down to the lower gunner position where Finn was at the start of The Force Awakens. I don't understand the layout of the chair versus the tunnel. It really doesn't make any sense. But hey, it's Star Wars. They have gravity fields for that sort of thing. There's the Eravana. Now there is a little interesting detail. Yes, up here it says Han and Chewie have been unable to open a particular vault, and the vault number is the same as the Ark of the Covenant from Raiders of the Lost Ark. So it's just a little nod to that in there. It's a great shot of Han, Chewie and Finn on the way to Starkiller Base. There's the Resistance transport that brings Leia to Takodana. It was a mismatch of several ships. The snow speeder that you don't really see except in the deleted scenes. Cool looking craft. Maybe we'll get a chance to see it again at some point. And of course the First Order. All remaining systems will bow to the First Order. I wonder how that will work out. It will look like it's going that way for a lot of the next film, but in episode 9 it will all go wrong for them. There's a size comparison of all the different ships. There's the Eravana there, that'll be the Falcon. There's the Finalizer. Yes, indeed, huge. And that is it. So yes, really, really good. Love to see all those ships. I also have this, Star Wars in 100 scenes. That's just for episodes 1 to 6. There is, of course, an absolute classic scene, Binary Sunset. Let's obviously that's actually from episode 2, where Anakin goes looking for his mother. So, yeah, just a couple of bits I assume to know that there's something for the pod race. There's Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. What else do we have? Move on a bit. That's on Geonosis. Dooku. It may be difficult to secure your release. Yes, I was actually watching episodes 2 and 3 while I was away this week. the abridged version, shall we say, the parts I wasn't so keen in, skipped over. What else have we got? It's Padme's unnecessary death. Another classic moment there. Let's go back one page. Oh no, yes. So obviously, end of episode 3. Owen and Beru with Luke, and then it starts obviously episode 4. What else have we got? There we go. Some Tatooine scenes. Obviously, some of that is from the special edition. Death Star. Yes, X-Wings. You know I love X-Wings. There are a few things more inspiring than seeing X-Wings in flight. You know that's true. There's a great shot of the Star Destroyers colliding with each other. I'm sure if we saw that now, it would be a lot more in depth. What else? Yes. There has been a disturbance in the Force. Search your feelings, Lord Vader. You will know it to be true. Like I said, I was watching the movies again recently. Yeah, there's the bounty hunters. There is, of course, the landing on Bespin, Cloud City. Then, of course, that moment. Rumour has it episode 8 is going to have lines that are at least the equal of the classic lines of the other films. And lines that you would have on t-shirts and you would quote. So I'm very much looking forward to what that would be. There is, of course, the end of episode 5. Is that a galaxy or a nebula? I don't know. Jabba's palace. The Emperor's not forgiving as I am. Yes, on the Death Star there. What else have we got? It's just all Hoth, not Hoth, Endor. Yes. That moment, when you see that in the film, the Falcon going through a swarm of TIE fighters. At the time, that was the most complicated visual effects shot there'd ever been, I think. There was dozens of different pieces they had to add into it. Fantastic stuff. There, of course, is the Empire's base blowing up. Final showdown. The fate of all Sith Lords and many Jedi is to end up on the funeral pyre. Let's see, and obviously there are the Force Ghosts. I have a suspicion we're going to see an iteration of this scene at the end of episode 9. It's going to be probably Luke is going to be in there, Yoda, Kenobi maybe, and then who knows if it's going to be Ben Solo or Rey or Leia who's in there as well. I think there's going to be some sort of version of that scene. Now, onto the graphic novels. I picked up part 2 of Darth Vader. And it's great. It's Afra. She's doing loads of stuff. The murder bots are on a rampage. It is brilliant. Disorder engulfs the galaxy. Indeed. You know the Emperor doesn't like that. So he's back on Tatooine at the old Skywalker, not Skywalker, the Lars homestead with Afra. Checking out, because this is not long after the parents, aunt and uncle were killed. I think it's literally only a couple of weeks or so afterwards. Yes, indeed. The murder bots only care that the droids were destroyed. Now, he gets Boba Fett to find out who was the boy who lived here. And that is Boba Fett's mission for the rest of the comic. So let's see. Just some good stuff in here. Meeting with the Hutts. No, he doesn't like Hutts. There's IG-90, obviously based on IG-80, that model of droid. He's bright red there, so yeah. There's Afra. This is part of her plan to help Lord Vader off the books. She's going to use the bounty hunters to rob the ship carrying all the loot that the Imperials have just taken from this particular world, you know, and bribe them with it. Now, that ship there, I noticed when I was watching episode 2 and 3, the Jedi it's like the early versions of the Star Destroyer, just like this, but with those tall towers, you know. So this is another iteration of that class of ship, I guess. She loves her work, Afra does, for Lord Vader. What else have we got? Some more stuff of them together with all of the money that she swindles from the bounty hunters after they find it. And then this guy turns up. He's going to be the new aide to Lord Vader, as the last one turned out to be a traitor. And he is a criminal investigator, and he's very, very good. Yeah, so he's figuring out everything that's going on, you know. Vader doesn't like that. So that is that. I need to get the next one of that. I will do full reviews of that. I have also picked up Skywalker Strikes, the first part in the, I guess, the Skywalker series there. And it is fantastic. This is what happened after the end of episode 4. Brilliant. He meets Vader. They have a very brief altercation. Luke gets his ass handed to him. Han and Leia come to the rescue in an AT-AT that they've stolen. It's just brilliant. It's all these homages to the films happening again, and it's great, you know, just knowing exactly what did happen. So let's see. They're impersonating Jabba the Hutt's representatives to get into this weapons factory so they can destroy it. There he is. Han Solo himself. Yes. And there's just great things like the construction of the TIE fighters here. The wings on this side and the ball on the other. Yes. Oh, by the way, you lads, 3PO gets blasted, and so when you see it in Empire, that's not the first time that happened. Yes. Ah, yes, so there's obviously the slaves there as well. And when Luke comes across the slave master says, "Don't reach for your gun or I'll kill you." And Luke says, "Don't worry, I won't reach for my gun." Does pull out his lightsaber though, and takes his hand. Yes, very good. Then of course Vader turns up in the middle of all that, and Chewbacca, who is running point, you know, he's got him in his crosshairs, literally in his crosshairs. Han says, "Don't shoot him, you'll bring them all down on us." Leia says, "Are you mad? Kill him now." So he takes a shot. I'll let you guess what happens. The poor stormtroopers get used as shields. Yes, indeed. So that's also good fun. There they are with AT-ATs, you know, stealing an AT-AT to rescue everyone. Yes, indeed. Aha. Luke and Vader, a few weeks after the destruction of the first Death Star, indeed. So that's that one. It's really, really good. I haven't been able to pick up episode 2 of that, issue 2. I do have issue 3, Rebel Moon. So I need to get, I think it's something about Smuggler's Moon, Showdown on Smuggler's Moon. I'll just have a little flick through this. I haven't seen these images either, so it's all new to me. Looks like some guy is on a mission there. Don't want to really look at the text in case of spoilers, you know. Someone on some overlifted chair. There's a nice image of the Emperor there on a public building, I think that is. So I'm sure this will be... the Falcon with the old dish. That dish was much better than the rectangular dish, which is odd because you think it being more modern, it would be more efficient. But in canon, the old dish was so much better. So yes, that is part 10 of my Star Wars book collection. Mostly graphic novels, as you can see, and like not the normal novels. I will be getting around to those in due course. I think once Bloodline comes into paperback, I'll pick that up. Then once the second Aftermath one is, which I think it's Life Debt, isn't it, is in paperback, I'll pick them up as well. I'll start working my way through this new canon because the only books I've read were the Journey to the Force Awakens ones. Anyway, guys, just bringing you up to date on my latest Star Wars editions. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion of what upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.